I have this girlfriend. I really love her. Is she the one for me? That's what we'll talk about. It's really funny. Let's see where the psychic is. There it is, 609 North Atlantic, Alhambra. Get directions. That's it. Oh my God. What? Look at that. It looks like Amityville Horror. Really? Yeah. Okay, man. Here goes. This is the first time I've ever been to a psychic. Look at. Awesome. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? All right, let's see what we're going to talk about this evening. Love advice, 1, with 41%.
Anything significant go on between like maybe 29 and 30 a couple of years ago that you can remember? It doesn't have to be physical stuff, but maybe more emotional stuff, where you were at, where you were headed.
Yeah, there was. It's when I came to Los Angeles. Well, I'd been here for almost a year, and I had done a car commercial for a Nissan company where I lived in the car for 7 days. So I think it was the first major job that I had in my life. Like I hadn't worked in like 4 years before that.
I feel that this whole year has been a lot about gut instincts for you,
Right.
and following them.
It was.
Because they are really not going to steer you wrong. And people are the only beings on the planet that don't listen to our instincts first. Because animals in the wild will sense danger and not go.
I've never been to a psychic because I'm always scared that if you tell me sort of what's maybe going to happen in the future, that I'll actually make that come true. Because here's an example. My mom she divorced when I was 14, and then she went to a psychic, and the psychic said, okay, you're going to meet your future husband on the steps of the library. So she would just go and sit at the base of the steps of the library and just wait, and then, just meet people.
Right.
So I'm wondering if by you telling me something, I'm actually going to manifest that into reality.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you feel about that?
There's always a potential for that, because it's the power of suggestion.
Right, exactly.
If I'm going to tell you a certain day and a certain time you'll meet a certain person,
right.
5'10", fair hair, whatever, you're going to be on the lookout for that. And what I like to do with my clients is I like to actually not do that.
Okay.
Because what happens is you can alter the event by knowing too much about it. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you shuffle these cards.
Okay. What are these cards?
You can shuffle them like poker cards. These are tarot cards.
Okay.
And they have pictures and numbers on them, and they represent different planets, different zodiac signs. The symbols and the pictures on them represent different types of feelings and emotions.
Okay.
Some people read them very black and white and basic, but with me having empathic ability and also some psychic intuition as well, I use them to kind of just give me feelings and premonitions on what's going on.
I'll cut it.
Now what I'd like you to do is to choose me 10 one by one face down, and I will turn them over for you.
Okay. Do you want me to push them out like this?
You can just choose one and then just hand it over to me.
Okay.
Okay. You have the Knight of Wands in a reverse, and a lot of tarot readers don't like to read the reverse. I tend to kind of feel that if you don't read the reverse, that you're not really going to get an accurate idea of what's going on, because in the upright position, this would be possibly a new affair that you'd be headed into. Okay.
Okay.
Something of attraction, probably not too long term, but since it's in a reverse, it means the opposite. It's a little bit more stability. I don't feel you philandering or going off in any different directions. I just feel you a little bit more with the 8 of Cups.
Okay.
Is that in your relationship, or maybe just you as a person right now, you may want to take a little bit of time, because what this card is indicating is that you may want to take a little bit of time for yourself right now to kind of figure out, just like some of the stuff we've been talking about.
Right.
Right now is a big transitional time for you. You have the Death card underneath, which is kind of what your foundation is. It's in a reverse, which says that the transformations are starting, but they're not really there yet.
Wait, what do you mean by that? That's really scary.
No, it's
What do you
not
mean, like
scary at all.
transformations of cancer or something?
No,
or no?
no.
Okay, no. Sorry, I don't know what
not
that
at all.
means.
No.
Okay.
You can
All
Google
right.
the death card and you can
Okay.
find out what it means. It
Okay.
means nothing about actual physical
Okay,
death.
awesome.
It could be the
All
death
right.
of an idea,
Okay,
the death of a
perfect.
dream, the death of a feeling,
Okay.
the death of a personality or persona.
Right.
And right now, you're not completely there yet. So right now, in terms of love and relationship, love advice, which is what the question was, this is saying that you may need a little bit of time of retreat to kind of get yourself together and really find out, where do you really want to take this relationship? What is the next step? What is the next stage? So you have a soulmate connection with her.
That's awesome.
Okay, it's very
Okay.
strong. I feel also with the Seven of Pentacles in a reverse, that it's telling me you're kind of content with where you are right now in this relationship. You're comfortable. You're doing good. There's not a whole lot that's missing. Things, seem to be there. The stuff that you're really wanting and really needing in a relationship. I'm just feeling the vibe of comfortable. Now, the Lovers in a reverse. Of course, the number 6 in a reverse is a 9.
Okay.
And the way that it's appearing, it appears that that card is a 9. 9 is a very powerful number in tarot also, because it would represent that which is unbreakable. Something's been nagging you for a long time.
Okay.
And you haven't really been paying attention to it. You know the stuff you need to do in terms of love and just in terms of who you are as a person, but you're just really taking your sweet time by doing it. Okay, so the Lovers in a reverse that indicates a bad choice or a poor decision, that would be a poor decision for you right now, to not do the stuff that you really know you need to do. So for
Right.
example, if you feel you want to make a stronger commitment to this lady and you're kind of holding against it, you know it's something that you want to do, so why are you holding against it?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now you're kind of learning how to be who you really want to be in the relationship. Collaboration. Compromising is not a good word in my opinion, because it indicates that somebody is losing and somebody's winning. You have to
Right.
sacrifice something for the other person to get what they want. I would say this is more collaboration, because in the picture she is not losing, she's fine, happy, content, and he's doing well also.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
just hanging out.
Yeah, he's a big cat. He's being, petted and rubbed, and he's doing good. He's comfortable. The Ace of Cups, very, very good card for a love reading or love advice.
Awesome.
It says that you're going to be very happy in the environment upcoming for you in the future. You're going to feel, completion. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel a new beginning, something happening. And that's just a very good, positive card when it comes to love and relationships.
Right.
It says that, the heart and the feeling is really there. It's actually also a really beautiful card as well. One of the hardest things to alter or to fix in our lives is to change an idea or a belief. And there could
Yeah.
be something along the lines of maybe in your childhood or maybe even in your early adulthood that you somehow were told or taught or believed that you were not a good decision maker.
Yeah.
And you've carried that belief on with you to where you really are manifesting in reality, because if you're choosing something on your own, it is going to be a mistake, because you've already self-fulfilling prophecy. You've already made it so. And all you have to do is not say, okay, I need to change being a bad decision maker and to be a good one. Just start doing something new and different. I'll let somebody else make the choice, so that way I'm not wrong.
Right.
I'll let somebody else make my decision, so that way I'm not making the wrong one. And if it is the wrong one, it's not my
It's
fault.
their fault.
I don't have
Yeah.
myself to blame. I can blame other individuals for that. And that is, from what your cards are saying and from what I feel from you, totally the wrong way for you to be living your life right now.
Oh no, what do I do? I got 24 more days
You know
left
what?
now.
You can
You
use
know?
use this as your foundation of, you know what, I did this for a month and now I've got it out of my system. Now I don't give a damn what anybody tells me.
This was very helpful and awesome.
Well, it was really, really good to meet you.
Okay.
And
Kate,
I wish you the best
thank you.
on your project.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
You changed my life, I think.
Okay, great.
Okay, take care. That was great, dude. It was super cool. Yeah. I tell you, man, I think it's super interesting that we started off this entire project with going to the shrink and what should I talk to a shrink about. And then yesterday, like I told her, I was in a critique in art school, and that's their opinions. And then, now I'm getting her opinions, and I'm getting the opinions from people online. It's just like I'm this beacon of advice. I mean, it's really manifesting itself. I mean, everybody's giving me their advice. I mean, she was right about a lot of stuff. And I feel better coming out of that psychic appointment than meeting with my shrink.